I think now it's audible. Please check with the. Hope my voice is audible now. I think so, right? Now you can check it. Yeah, I checked. I rechecked it. So now can you please check with that? I think voice is now audible. Now you can listen the voice properly, right? Yeah, very good, nice. Thanks to all people. Yeah, very good, nice. Yes, ma'am, it's audible. Yeah, fine. Very good, nice. Thank you. Thanks to all people. So let us start the session. Before going to that, let's check with the messages. Yeah, Hari Prasad, good evening. Ramesh, good evening. Pranay Kumar, good evening. Sejal, good evening. Manmeet, good evening. Sharon, Dibakar, good evening. Tony Cloud, good evening. Yeah, okay, audible. Manavalan, good evening. Hope my voice is audible and everything is clear. I asked the question about the yesterday question. So please go through ahead with that particular question what I am asking. So yesterday I have asked about some particular question. What is difference between the 0-shot and 1-shot prompt? Having any answer? Just please try to keep the message in chat box. Please try to keep the message in chat box. You are having any answer means? Pranav, good evening. Sangeet, good evening. Very good, nice participants. Sandeep, good evening. So please try to keep the answer for my question. What is 1-shot prompting and 0-shot prompting? So we are having so many type of the prompts, right? So in that particular area, so mostly we are selecting based on a requirement of your particular input we have to select, right? So here I am telling we have to go through with the particular part of the 0-shot prompt and 1-shot prompt. So what will be the difference? Just please go through ahead with the answers. Then we will start the session for today. Stephen sir, good evening. Pradeep Kumar, good evening. Manmeet, zero shot prompts means asking the question and annotating of the prompt. Okay, very good, nice Manmeet. Any of other answer? Any of other answer? I got answer from the Manmeet. So please try to give the answer of any other persons. So why I am trying to ask the question means, if you understand the content, then we are repeating the question, then definitely you can recall it again, then you can recheck it again, right? So then it's like when you're watching the video or something, it's not enough for that particular time. So later also we have to watch based on the requirement. That purpose I'm asking here some particular questions. Sonal, good evening. Yeah, very good Manmeet. I got an answer from the Manmeet. So please try to give the answer like a Manmeet. So I got answer from the Manmeet. Very good, nice. So here I am watching some regular people in a chat box. They are keeping the messages. Hope at the end of the time we can announce the all people. Vijay Kalyan, yes, I expected this one also. Very good, nice. Vijay Kalyan also I got the answer. Having any other people having the answers? Okay, fine. So that's all for the chat conversations. Jitendra, hi. Hi. So now we can start our session based on our particular requirements. So today we are discussing about the day 20, that is about whatever you're taking the bias or offensive text cleaner using the prompt chains. If you want to understand this particular prompt chains and all, then you have to know what will be the meaning of the text cleaner, what you can do the text cleaning process in this particular area. So welcome to the Prompt Engineering Masterclass of the 30 days. Then we can enter into the day 20 and we are in the third week of the day 20, and within a 3 to 4 days the week 3 will complete. Then we can go for the week 4, the final week. So today we are discussing about the bias offensive text cleaner using the prompt chains. So what will be the meaning of this bias of offensive text cleaner prompt chains? So means what means the main thing, like here you can see we are telling this prompt engineering will work for the many type of the applications whatever you need. So you have to create the different type of the prompts. In a background you have to take some particular LLM models. That's okay, fine, but we should get the better answer. That purpose you have to select the different type of the prompts what you're having, like offensive what you're having, zero shot prompt, one shot prompt, chain of thought. Okay, so we have to take which type of the prompt you need. Okay, so like we have to go different type of the instruction prompt, whatever you need you have to take. So see, you are taking these many type of requirements also, then you have to do the text cleaning process. So what will be the meaning of the text cleaning? So what is the meaning of the text cleaning means, for example, if I am giving some particular sentence, then that will be a good one or not. So whether it is offensive or non-offensive means, so we have to remove the unwanted information or garbage information or negative information from the particular sentence of my content. That is only I am telling it as a text cleaning process. But how you can do this particular text cleaning process in a prompt chains means a prompt engineering. So if you want to go through with this, in a background we need some particular requirements. I will tell you that particular requirements is what. Then let's start with the introduction of the these particular requirement what we are discussing of the text cleaner. So I want to tell about some particular requirement about the text cleaner. Here AI based approach to detect and remove the biased or offensive text using the prompt chains we are going through with. Means here you can see you are having so many type of requirements. From that the unwanted thing we have to remove, that may be negative thing or offensive thing. So offensive is nothing but it's not a good thing. Okay, so the type of the information we have to remove. So that purpose we have to use. Okay, we are using, but why we have to use exactly this particular requirement? Why I want to take this text cleaning process in my prompt engineering? So to ensure safe, respectful and inclusive communication in a digital platforms, we have to use this text cleaning process. That's why you can see in online platforms or somewhere we are getting so many type of the negative things also, okay, offensive things. So we have to reduce those type of the things by using of this requirement. How you can do here in a prompt engineering means, so we have to rectify those type of the content if you are having in your folder or in your report purpose, maybe whatever you're having the content, or if you're applying some particular website content also, it can recreate it. So that purpose we have to use this particular requirement. So now I want to check with the problem statement. Okay, we are telling about the text cleaning process using the prompt base, that is okay, fine. The text cleaning process is going for removing of the negative things, means the offensive things, that is okay, fine. But why we are using that thing? You are having some problem statement. To use that, you are having some problem statement. Because of this problem statement only, you have created that particular use case. Exactly what you need, you have taken. So what is my problem statement with the use case means, online platforms face harmful effects from the bias and offensive languages. Yes, sometimes you can see we will get some negative things in our online process or platforms. So that negative things I have to reduce because of this particular content. So if I want to reduce that one, what I should do? So what I should do exactly means, I just want to take the problem statement as my use case and I want to work for it. Okay, you want to work for that particular problem statement, what you need exactly. So my main objective for this concept is about, I want to detect automatically that negative text and I want to filter, I want to replace that harmful content into real-time text streams. So what are you taking? Example purpose you can see here. Okay, you're having three type of the things. So I want to control all things should be a positive. That is only the main motto of this concept for today. Like that, what are we having the negative things, everything we have to remove, and we should give the proper content information without any harmful content. Okay, so now before going to this system architecture, before going to the explanation of this particular system architecture, I just want to tell about one particular content. What is that means? Explainable AI and as well as responsible AI. So here in a background we are seeing for the selection of the prompt designing part, you want to select the prompt, and for the background purpose you have to take definitely some type of the Gen AI LLM models. So in that Gen AI LLM models are related for the Gen AI, means the AI related content, right? So definitely you have to take the AI information. So here these text cleaning purpose we have to focus on in this particular AI with the responsible AI or explainable AI. So what is the meaning of the responsible AI and explainable AI means? The explainable AI will work for the content explanation information. It should be a clear cut, but I am saying it should be very clear information, not with the negative content. Means here I want to take the responsible of the AI type of the models for the background. Why I want to take responsible based of the AI for the background purpose means, we have to follow ethic things, ethical information we have to follow here, right? So what is the meaning of the text cleaning of the offensive means? So I want to remove the unwanted information or negative information from my particular content. Then I can say this is only the option to work for the better information with the responsible AI. Then the responsible AI will give the better data security, and as well as it can remove the information for the negative information. It can have definitely it can do anything for the positive response of the human or the system for the particular content, whatever it is trying to say. That purpose in a background you have to take that one. So that is the we have to take the responsible AI. It should have some data security, it should have some ethics. That's why we have to take the responsible AI for the background purpose. Now I want to tell about this particular architecture. So what is the meaning of this particular architecture? So what is the meaning of the architecture basically? So if you want to build anything, then we have to follow some particular steps, right? So here I am just following the first step will be input text. Whatever you are seeing the architecture, that is only how you are rectifying the problem. So as a use case based, as a application based, that you are seeing. But for the background, whatever we are noting every day in a notebook, that are the main requirements. But we have to focus on these particular system architecture only. That is remaining thing, or like to build the coding part we are discussing later. Okay, that is about building of the coding. But if you want to build that particular coding, definitely you have to follow this particular architecture. So that is only I am telling here. The first one will be input text. Means you have to take some particular input text, then that you have to take. Now I want to detect. Before detecting, here definitely NLP there, natural language processing. It won't suitable for removing of the unwanted negative things, something like that. Okay, then what it can do means it can perform the proper sentence, that's it. Then it can do the identification because of the selecting of the prompt. Then it can identify those type of the words. Then it can clean the text because of the models what you are having, the background model interaction. Because of that, it can clean the data, and finally it can reconstruct this original sentence into clean, clear cut sentence. That is only we are following here the system architecture. So hope the system architecture is clear. Now we should go for the conclusion and future scope. And what is the meaning of this conclusion and future scope? So my main motto, I just want to take my this text cleaning by selecting of the different type of the prompt chains. Means I just want to select a main model. Along with that, I want to select my particular LLM model, and as well as my particular type of the prompt I want to go. That purpose I have to use here. So that is my main motto what I am taking here. Okay, so that is my main conclusion. After completion, then I want to go through with the future scope. What is the meaning of the future scope? Now we are doing like the text cleaning, offensive content, what you are doing. But in a future, if any person is trying to add the negative things, or they are trying to go through with the offensive content, automatically it should erase. We are having in some particular apps, sometimes they will remove some particular requirements, but is that is not possible directly to complete within a less time. So not like that at any world. So because of this automatic generation process, then we can work for that. And if any person is trying to enter also, it's not replace, I mean it can't display that particular text whatever you're trying to enter your text. If it is positive, it should display, otherwise it should erase, and it should re-clean the sentence properly. Like that we can try in a future. So now we can go through with the task what we are doing today. That is about, first task will be like we have to take text cleaning based content requirement we have to follow. And coming to the next one, we can see some particular requirements. So our application text cleaning process using the prompt chain, and how it will work exactly we can see. So this is for whole theory. So today we are focusing on text cleaning process with the prompt based. But here for the text cleaning of the offensive content, we are using some following of the steps. Now I will show you some following steps what we are following exactly. The first step, second step, third step, every step we can discuss here, then we can understand here automatically. So here I am taking my use case is offensive text cleaner. I want to clean the offensive content using a prompt chain. So means I want to go through with the prompt chain. So in a next further classes we can discuss about the lang chain also. So everything we can discuss, no need to worry about it. Now the first step I want to go through with the install libraries. Okay, then later I just want to go through with the import libraries. Import libraries. After importing of the libraries, I just want to start my requirement with load models. Then after completion of the loading of the models, I should start with retrain of models. We can start with the retraining of the models. Coming to the next step, input text we have to give. Input text we have to follow. Then after completion of the input text, then we should give the NLP process for the pre-processing. Then later what we are having? We have to detect something, right? Then after detecting, it can check with the model, and finally it can give clear or clean, we can keep it as clean text. And next, generate clear and clean non-offensive text. Means it should be a proper. These are the steps what we are following now. These steps we have to follow for our coding parts. If you are understanding this properly, then we can proceed with these particular steps to our coding part. So let us start. So if you want to open the coding part, and definitely you have to go through with the Google Colab. So then go to the option, then you can type here Google Colab, then there you can open your Google Colab file, otherwise you can write up the coding file. So here I just want to go through with my content. Okay. So now you can see, I just want to start my requirements. Installing process. Okay. So we are installing your Gradio and transformers. Both we have to install the libraries. Pip install -q. Next, Gradio transformers means because of this exclamatory symbol, you are trying to install your particular libraries. The first step is completed. The second step will be, I just want to import my particular libraries, that is only from transformers import pipeline. Next one, import Gradio as here. So what is the meaning of the from transformers to import? From the transformers setup, from that setup maybe having so many of options. From that I'm just pick upping only pipelining process. Then later I'm taking the Gradio. For that I'm giving the shortcut name as a GR because I don't want to write like a Gradio. So alias name I'm just giving. I don't want to call with the original name. I'm just calling with the nickname. So like that I'm just giving the shortcut name for it. Now what you want to do? Installation completed, importing completed. Then third point, you have to load your models. So here we are loading. Detector is equal to pipeline text classification. Why you have to take this particular word of the text classification? Because we have to classify the text will be the good one or bad one. In a background with the XAI and in a background with the responsible AI. The purpose you have to take the type of the prompt will be text classification. So in that particular era, I am selecting my model of my content purpose. My model of the LLM will be unitary toxic word, means any toxic word will be there, it can identify. So this will be to detect the offense or offensive of content what you are having exactly. That I am giving to the detector. See, if I am giving one particular sentence means you are having the two options. You can find out the problem. Then later you can give the solution for it also. That is your choice, right? So here I am having one particular content means you are having one option. One is you have to rectify those, you have to identify the problem. If you are identifying properly, then you have to rectify the problem. So both you can do. So the first step detector is equal to pipeline text classification and model will be unitary toxic, but it can work for the identification of the offensive content. In the next step 2, whatever you are taking, the next step 2, the step we are taking for the cleaner pipeline text to text generation, and model will be Google Flan T5 base. This model we have to take, and these we have to work for the information. So like that I just want to follow my requirement. So installation, importing, load model for the detection of the offensive content, then load model to generate the new sentence formation content from the negative to positive content. Means the identified the negative means in that particular area I just want to replace with a better sentence formation. That purpose I have to use text to text generation format of the model what I'm having with my prompt. So like that I just want to complete it. So the coming to the next step, now I have to give my input text, then later the NLP process I have to apply to my input text, then after that it should detect any offensive content will be there or not because of this detector keyword, means the pipelining of the detector purpose. If it is detected, then it should try to clean the requirement and it should identify the solution for that. Then later it can display the solution of that particular text by using of these particular second step of the cleaner is equal to the pipeline of some particular requirement what you have taken from the taken from the Hugging Face. Okay, now like that you have to take. Then later here I am giving define clean text, because so here you can see you are just calling the particular models whatever you need. If you want to apply that model, then input you have to give. That purpose I'm just creating the defining function. Why I'm creating the defining function? Where I need, when I need. So then I can call properly. You're not taking the defining functions directly, you're writing the code that may be affect, then again you want to write up the code, then it will take too much of the lines of the code and it will be clumsy sometimes. That purpose just I'm giving the defining function as my object oriented process based. That purpose I'm giving here define clean text. My defining function name will be clean text. So for that purpose what I want to give my input, that will be the variable name will be user text. Now what I am giving to step 1 is equal to detector. What is the meaning of that? Whenever you are entering your input text, what you should do first? The NLP. After NLP, you have to detect the offensive content, where you are having the identification of the offensive content purpose, detector variable. In that only you are having the particular models. That's why I am giving here detector of the user input. Then, if the step 1 of the label.lower, that may be toxic or offensive, toxic other, toxic insult, threat, something like that, there means that it should clean. For the cleaning purpose, you are having some another model. That is only I am giving cleaner of that particular content information. Then it should return then detected bias offense content. Then it will show the original content and as well as the cleaned content. If doesn't have any problems, that maybe sentence will be a better one, then it will show no bias detected, means no problem, simply it can display the original text. That's it. So that is the main mode of this particular defining function. In this defining function I am having the two statements. The first statement is when I got the toxic words, means the offensive words, then I have to detect that offensive words, then later I have to clean that particular offensive words. Then it should show two type of the outputs, original text and as well as the cleaned text. If doesn't have any type of toxic informations like offensive content don't have, then it should show only the text information, that is the else condition. Like that we have to follow about this particular information. So now the all coding is completed. For this purpose you have to follow some particular user interface. So how you can do that particular user interface? Then I am taking here the gradient. So with the different type of the colors and with the different type of the requirements. Here I am taking with GR blocks themes is equal to soft as demo. Next I am giving gr.html h1 style is equal to color white color and text will be aligned with the center background and linear gradient, and I am just giving some particular colors for it. Then later I am giving here some particular row. If you are giving the row, then there you have to take one particular box to enter your input text. That purpose I am giving here inp gr.textbox is equal to lines is equal to 3, the placeholder, enter your text, like that it will display. There I have to enter my input. Then later of enter my input, I should need some particular button. If I am clicking that particular button, I should get the output text. That purpose here I am giving button. If I am clicking on that button, then finally it can clean the text. How you are getting this clean the text inp and out? Inp means input text box. Out means output, and clean text means what are you having the defining function for? Identification of the offensive and to clean the content. That is my main requirement. Now these requirement I just want to follow. Here you can see I'm just going through the manage sessions. Just see, you don't have any type of options here. Okay, I'm just going to the runtime. Here you're having the change runtime. Just click on the change runtime. Here you're having the CPU, T4 GPU and TPU process also there. Okay, so which type of requirement you need, you can select. I'm selecting the T4 GPU and just click on it. So sometimes we have to take the model to better improvisation purpose CPU to GPU system. So here you can see example, this change run type I have selected to the CPU. Okay, now I will execute the code. What it can do first, it can do the installation of the model, then later it can do the loading of the model files like this, and finally it will show the .live link. Then I have to click on it, then I can work for it. Okay, so I just want to tell you how to change that particular CPU to GPU. Then you can see the result, whether it will be work or not, how it's working exactly. Okay, so now we can see the output result for that. So this is about text cleaning of using a prompt, and that will be offensive text we have to remove here. That is the main motto of this particular content. Now you can see the output results. It's getting load. After loading you can see the output results continuously. So that is my main requirement of this particular content. So just wait for the results, then we can see the results and you can get the output results. Then we can change some particular models here. See, the installation completed means it can try to load the models what it has exactly in a background purpose. In real world you can't see like that. Directly you can see only the front end part setup. You can't see this all those things. But if you're clicking on that entering text, then later you're clicking on the button, this will happen in a background. So then it's loading all those requirements. You can see everything it's loading. So vocabulary and tokenization part and safe tenses and JSON model, everything is trying to load, and you can observe the particular models properly. Now you can see I can click on the link, I can get the output. So this is what, this is for CPU purpose. Now you can see this is the CPU system right now. Now I am changing this run type CPU to GPU. Now what it can happen, you can see. So I'm not managing the sessions, I'm just changing the run type. You can see disconnect and delete the run type. Okay, I'm just clicking. Now can you execute? Okay, I will again I'm executing. See, if you executed once, again no need to execute if it is already executed, right? But why it's trying to execute again means, so you can see because you have changed the environment, CPU system to GPU system, you have changed. That purpose you have to do again, it will take again that process. You can see, you can observe like if you are changing the environments how it will work. So huge amount of data purpose it will work. That is the main mode of this particular concept. So just wait for the results, then we can see the output result here. Now you can see it's loading, right? See here it's loading. Then later you can see that particular live link. So if you change the environment, again it will start from starting cell onwards. You can't execute from present cell. So that is the difference. Like here we are having so many of the requirement with this particular thing. We can check the output result here. Okay, here you can see device set to this. So now if you are executing again, what it will happen, you can see. Okay, automatically it's coming. It's not loading the models because already loaded model, right? No need. You just click on the link. Now here I just want to take some particular content. Okay, so offensive purpose, I'll take some particular words here. The person is not good. They are insulting me with toxic words. Now I'm just clicking on it. So it can try to clean like that, and that is based on the model, okay, which you are giving. The better model means it can try to give the better information to you. So it's not taking that, maybe trying to take the better model. So like that you can improve the models also. So that is about this text cleaning process. Hope you understand this particular concept. Then we will see Hugging Face with the different type of the models we can see. We can check with other models. We are having another model, news based there. News based we'll try. So like that you can try to make some changes of the models. You can try to make some changes of the models and you can try it. So this is about text cleaning process by using of the prompt based, we are using of the LLM models. Now I am taking Collab again. Okay, now I will show you the process with the OpenAI API key how to use. So here I am just going here, create on ChatGPT. Okay, so here you can see you can create the own GPT process, own ChatGPT you can create. If you want to create the own ChatGPT, then you have to follow these particular steps. So what is the meaning of the creating of own ChatGPT means? That is only we are just creating of the own prompt along with the LLM models in a background. So that is only we are telling. So for this particular purpose, you have to install one library, will be pip install OpenAI, means open source artificial intelligence you have to install. Because of these only this ChatGPT came. Okay, so that installation you have to do. So here you have to give the exclamatory based on your requirements you have to give. So I just want to remove the all, whatever the running process is going on. I just want to remove all. Managing the sessions, I just want to remove GP process taking. Okay, I just closed it. Now you can say I want to install the OpenAI library. So you have installed the OpenAI library. If you want to upgrade it, then you are having the option with pip install upgrade of the OpenAI. Then you can upgrade the library also. This is about how you can create the GPT model, ChatGPT, by using of the different type of selection of the OpenAI keys. So now you can see what I am doing now. I have installed and now I just want to import my library. Okay, I just imported my library. Then what I want to do next one, I just want to take my open API key. Means what? I just want to take my API key. That purpose I just want to go here, open AI API key. Then we have to get the key what we need exactly. That key we have to follow here. Okay, I'm just clicking explore API key. Then start a building. I'm just clicking. Here I want to go through with the dashboard. Here I'm having already, I can proceed with the same. Otherwise, I can click on the API keys. Then I can take, otherwise I can take any of other one what I need. I can take that particular requirement. I'm just taking here with the optional based. I'm just creating my open API key. Simply, I'm just going with the open AI API key website. There I'm just going to the dashboard. Yesterday also I shown. So here I'm just giving like that name I want to create. Now here you can see what I have created my API key. I want to copy it. Now you just come to your coding part. Here whatever you having the key, previous key, you just remove it. Now only you created, right? So based on the payment it should be available. Otherwise sometimes it will take 1 week or 24 hours or 40 hours, 48 hours to activate it. The link will come to your mail ID also sometimes. Now you can see, I just loaded my API key, I am just executing. Now the loop condition will be started. So what is the meaning of the while true? It's a continuous loop. You can see, if you open ChatGPT, it's like continuous. Okay, it won't close the website, right? In the same manner, here also you have to take the while true loop condition. Here I am taking text DaVinci 003. I think hope you listened when you have listened about the GPT. There I told some particular models of the GPT. So Curie, text DaVinci, Turbo, and like that, this type of the models I have told at the time. Okay, so this model of the GPT I am just loading into the model engine. Now I am giving the input of prompt. Enter your new prompt. Means just you have to enter some particular input text there in that particular prompt. If you are doing exit or quit, then the prompt will be closed. Otherwise, whatever you are entering, that entering input along with this GPT model, here it can do the creation of the prompt, OpenAI completion of the create with the model, which type of the prompt text you are taking, how much text content it can display for you, 1024. And here you can see stop, none is nothing but what? Stop sequences. Next sampling also, top you have to take top P or K, that you are taking here 1. Next temperature 0.5 is nothing but, so normal accurate result you will get. Like that you have created your thing. And finally what you're doing, response is equal to completion dot choices, then print the response. Means you want to print the output response. So this is my output process. First you have installed the library, imported library, then later you have created the API key, then you have created the loop condition for it. Now I am executing this one. Here I am clicking exit, then it can get exit. If you are trying to enter any new content, okay, so for example what is Python, we'll see. So it's asking you want to explore your API key with the different type of the versions. So different type of the versions you have to select, then you can go through with this particular OpenAI API key. So tomorrow we can see that particular installation with the advanced or different type of the OpenAI versions, because today only we have created, then definitely it will take some particular time, but API key will work for only 1 month. That's all for today. Hope you understand how you are creating the API key based. And before that we have seen text cleaning process. Till now having any doubts, please try to keep the message in chat box. Hope you understand the content. That's all for today, and wait for the day 21. So daily we are having the requirement. Okay, so no need to worry about the attendance link. Again I'm saying, already posted. Okay, no need to worry about that attendance link, and we just posted already. And I just want to tell one thing here, this requirement, so whatever you're taking the master class, so this class will be continued today, tomorrow, day after tomorrow also. So we don't have any breaks up to 24. August. Up to 24th August. So we don't have any breaks for our masterclass, because we have to go within a flow and every people want to understand. If you're skipping 1 or 2 days, then we'll forget it about it. Okay, so that's why we are just going through with the flow, and hope you can continue the session. And please try to like, share, comment, and you just try to share this information who are trying to learn something new content. Just please try to share this particular information to anyone. That's all for today. Thank you, and just stay tuned for the next class tomorrow. So it's just 1 hour only daily. Just please try to attend the class. Hope you can enjoy the session. Thank you. Thank you, participants. We already shared the attendance link. Please fill the attendance link. Please go through ahead. Thank you. Yeah. So tomorrow is the Independence Day, but we don't have the option to cancel the class. Okay, so it just to 40 minutes 50 minutes class, 6 to 7 daily. Just please attend the class, then later remaining day is yours. You can enjoy the day. Happy Independence to all people for tomorrow. Thank you. Yes, so it's about only 40 to 50 minutes class, right? 1 hour class. So we don't have any holiday. So just please stay tuned. That's all for today. Thank you. Just please stay tuned for the next class tomorrow. So I am again saying up to 24 we don't have any breaks. Daily we are having the class 6 to 7. Okay. Thank you. It's about only 1 hour daily. So we have to give at least 1 hour for study purpose, for listening purpose. Then that will be easy to crack in a less time.